much did the injury impact you throughout the year?
A lot. Physically I couldn't do a lot of things. I had a shoulder, had an ankle, a hand, fingers. So, I'm healthy this year. Thank God. So, God willing, I can just stay healthy all year.
Does that mess with your psyche? You play a physical sport, and you just listed a bunch of different injuries.
It definitely does, because when I'm out, I'm not able to set my foundation. Be able to do my technique, and then being going out there and play. I haven't really set my foundation, so a lot of things are off, and then I got to think about some of my injuries. Got to find a way to play, with my injuries. So yeah.
So is there just something to why you're playing better? Because I'm not, thinking about a shoulder being hurt or hand being hurt. I can just play football.
Well, definitely, I feel good. I play even better. So, I'm fully healthy. That plays a big part in the game. I just got to stay at my body weight. Continue to take care of my body, and that's what I plan on doing.
Yeah, were you ever thinking to yourself, what's going on here, man? I get over one thing, I got another. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, did you feel a little snake bit last year, Denzel, from a physical standpoint?
I went through a roller coaster of emotions last year. God, it was a plan. God had a plan for me, and I learned a lot last year, and I'm going to use everything to my advantage going into this year. So,
yeah. What do you think what stands out to you about this secondary right now as y'all are practicing now that y'all learned last year from going through last year? You understand? What are you feeling out there this spring about the experience you obtained?
The competition is really high. A lot of guys are balling, playing good, and that just breeds even more competition with the other guys in the unit, the safeties, the corners, linebackers, everybody. So everybody's playing hard, and we have a chip on our shoulder.
Hey, David Igbinosi, what stood out to you about him so far?
Tall, lengthy, long, really physical, good at the line of scrimmage, and he's a good corner.
Did he fit into the room pretty quickly?
Yeah. I feel like the corner room this year is a lot tighter than it has been since I've been here, and that's really cool. To be a leader and to see that, it's awesome.
Why is it tighter?
What's the difference between like you said, you guys are a little tighter right now? What was the difference maybe the last couple of years why you weren't as tight?
It's not that we weren't tight. It's just I feel like we have more conversations as a unit. We hang out more outside the building, and so last year just didn't happen.
You guys have just maybe being around each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
A couple seasons now, you're starting to gel a little bit more.
Yeah.
Has that been maybe one of the challenges going from, getting back to COVID? Lord willing, we're done with it now, but finally, protocols are starting to lift with everything?
I wouldn't really say it's a challenge, but you talking about like the wand?
Yeah, like it's been a slow process to open things back up, and there's been a lot of hesitancy, especially in a lot of these athletic departments. Do you think now that that's finally over, that's a reason that you guys are able to connect more outside and inside and do more together?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Denzel, you called it a personal year for you. Do you feel like the same things for Jordan? And you guys talk about that together to kind of bounce back, because you both had similar seasons.
Yeah, we honestly push each other to the limits every single day. We want to be able to prove everybody right. Prove everybody wrong, and you know what I mean. But yeah, we honestly just push each other hard every day, and we want the best from each other, and try to get better, 1% better every single day. So.
What's it like for you being in the same defense 2 years in a row?
Oh, finally got my feet wet. I'm picking Coach No's brain. I kind of know what he's going to pick on certain down and distances or whatever down it is, and I just know how to work my way in the scheme. So I feel like I'm a lot more comfortable.
It seems like you guys are challenging balls more in terms of getting your hands on balls, and I know that's a big emphasis last year. Corners had no interceptions for this team.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. And we've been touching the ball. We've been touching the rock a lot these past couple of practices, and we just want to lead that momentum going into the season. So that's the plan: touch the rock.
Is that because the speed has increased for being in the system for the second year?
I feel like being in the system for the second year has kind of helped everybody in the room, and Coach Walk, he stresses just strain and effort. If he's strained to the ball, he's gonna touch it. So yeah.
Who's had the most impressive pick through 7 practices?
Jair Brown.
What did he do, and who did he pick off?
I don't remember who he picked off, but I remember he's just breaking on curls, and he had an out route. Yeah, he been going crazy.
Spring game's coming up. This will be your first time to showcase you after recovering from the injury here. What do you look to show Buckeye Nation there, even though it's just a scrimmage?
We just want to show that BIA is back, and we're not leaving nothing to chance this year, and really excited.
What